Sick. All right. Ready for part one of our dinner split session style?
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Last we saw our heroes of Hyrule. They had finally triumphed over the Yiga clan and thwarted the prophetess's plans. The gargantuan creature she had summoned within the proving grounds was no match for the sheer willpower of 11th Hour, who quickly put together the strategy of stay away from the monster and fire away. Eventually, they also eliminated the teleporters that were giving the creature additional strength and destroyed it. Far more expended than they've ever been, our heroes retreated to Kakariko village, returning their allies they had recruited from here a few hours prior. But before they sought celebration in the tavern for their victories, they first paid a visit to Lorhanon's fairy patron Kotera. She was happy to see 11th Hour, and per the usual currency of secrets, our heroes not only learned that the prophetess was traveling northeast, but that something awaited them in Great Hyrule Forest. When they arrived at Shut-Eye afterward, they were greeted with cheers for their heroics as Commander Des made their accomplishments known to the entire town. The Yiga clan were no more, and 11th Hour were the heroes of Hyrule. Inari took up conversation with Des for the entire evening, which went rather well for the Gerudo, given her history with flirting. Natara stopped for a chat with Zalf, who was very excited to see her again, but admitted he didn't know much about the glow he claims she has. He fumbled through the conversation, mentioning once again his past with falling into a fairy fountain, but Natara soon joined the rest of her companions, who had all retired early. While Lorhanon, who had originally planned to celebrate with Inari, but backed off as she struck up conversation with Des, found a room with Lydia and Natara, Akila sought her own accommodations after the complicated day she had had. Not only had she lost her right ear in battle, a wound which she began treating upon settling down, but she had also lost a friend, as LG was taken away by the prophetess in her escape. Whether looking for comfort or unable to control her itch to tinker, she set to her work, which kept her busy through the entirety of the night, even as her companions slept. The following morning, our heroes evaluated the items they had found in the hideout and went back for more loot from the newly vacated fortress in the Gerudo Wasteland. Led by Lorhanon, who once considered this place some kind of home, 11th Hour made their way through the armory, mess hall, gallery, and the coveted banana storage room. And that is where we find our heroes now. 11th Hour. As you continue to navigate the hideout looking for more magic items, either left behind or abused by the Yiga, where would you like to go next? I will put you back on the map. I believe we were in the northwest sector.
Yes, we were in the
Alright.
banana room.
I did have this realization, though, guys, that I know we scryed on the prophetess, but there's another person we could have scryed on that's probably easier to scry on that could help us with finding the prophetess.
Oh
Wait.
yeah.
Oh,
LG!
yeah.
Can I scry on a construct? Did we decide that?
I don't know. I asked right after LG got taken away, and there was no answer. So I don't know that it was determined.
Probably not. I would guess, but I don't know.
What's the language of the spell say?
I think it's just a creature.
LG is a creature.
It is a particular creature, and he is quite particular. Cool. So, regards to the Yiga clan now, I think we wanted to check out the mage's room, right? That was the next point of interest around here?
I mean, next on the list is the common room. If we're hitting every room, that's the next one that's closest.
So be it.
If you don't mind, I can streamline and move you guys there. I mean, I guess, do you have full view of the map? Like, do you have every room
Sort of.
unlocked?
Some passageways are blocked, but or at least we don't have line of sight there. But
Actually, yeah. I mean, there's just this hallway here is the only place we haven't walked, I think.
Okay.
But otherwise, once we get past that, we've sort of walked that hallway already.
Okay. Let me. Oh, that's why I'm on the wrong layer. Let me group y'all together. I'll put you in that hallway to give it to you, and then You are easily able to avoid the spike traps that are very apparent in the floor and make it into the common room here. This room, either two people can roll investigation or one with advantage.
I think we know
Hmm.
what we gotta do here.
There's always the option.
We could have two people roll, but
Yeah, it might be funny to have two people roll.
Do it for the bit.
I'll roll. I'll roll my investigation.
All right, I will roll.
I think. No, my insight. Never mind. I cannot possibly get a higher roll than that.
That is such a garbage roll. Your investigation is good, and you have a +0.
He said he was looking
I
at
thought it
insight.
was good. I was wrong.
What are those rolls, guys?
That's a 23.
Okay.
A 6.
Let's
Ooh.
go. Lord Hannon, you begin to look around this room and are instantly taken back to get lost in some memories that you've had in here. Um, bullying younger members of the Yiga and, doing other things that not foot soldiers, that blade masters do. And even earlier memories of, um, just playing like dice and card games as a young foot soldier with other young foot soldiers in training. But you don't find anything specifically. Akila, however, please roll a d20 for me. I have a refreshed list because we were getting kind of thin with my list before.
16.
Okay. Uh, among the um, many like surfaces in here. There's a lot of benches and chairs and stools, and along with them, a couple tables, side tables. On one of the side tables, next to, we'll say a side table next to the long bench down in this corner of the room, um, there is a uh, thing that catches your eye as being out of place among the general like trashy things in here. It's a rather ornate, um, sort of like short stick. And as you go over, after it catches your eye and pick it up, you realize that this is a fan. It opens up accordion
Gotcha.
style into a fan. Um, I'd say it probably has some Sheikah design to it. Like it's definitely not a Yiga origin thing. Um, but that's what you guys find in here. Where would you like to go next?
I think it's the dorm or up all the way to the trash room.
Why the trash room?
There's gotta be some magic items in the trash
I
room.
just don't believe that at all.
You are so dumb.
You don't think they accidentally
These
threw away
are
magic
so
items?
dumb.
Yeah, they probably. Yeah, we should.
With the
try-
prophetess not in charge, yes, I would believe that. But she was in charge, and she's pretty smart.
Mm,
They had like the scroll of whatever used to like even out a table.
That is
Yeah.
true. That is true.
Yeah.
But also, it was useless to them because they don't care about aberrations.
Yeah. We gotta go to the trash room.
Yeah, right.
The trash room has been there longer than the prophetess has. All right,
Right.
so dorm next. Dorm is on the way to the trash room. I'll put you guys on this map. There is the common space and 4 rooms. And since each room is kind of extensive with all the different beds and storage, I'm going to ask each of you in this space to roll an investigation check. It doesn't necessarily matter where you each are, but we're just going to say for the sake of considering this area searched in a timely manner, you kind of examine the entire space.
I am gonna borrow knowledge this check.
I have no idea.
I got 17. Maybe.
But I rolled a 3, so with real dice.
I got it too, so
I also got a 17.
Okay. And what's the big money roll?
26.
26. All right. Let's see.
It's getting pulled up. My sheets
Yeah,
slow
it's
going.
get-
You
Like
said,
the thing to expand it. So
Katie, you said you had a 3 for Natara's investigation?
yeah, 3 plus whatever my modifier is, which might just be 0.
Um, I'd say let's do it this way. Yeah, you know what? This is an easier area. Keela, roll 2d20, and then Lydian and Inari, you can each roll a d20.
Okay.
A 9 and a 13.
Okay.
I think I got a 4.
I got a 17 again.
Okay. Um, all right. So, Lydian, in one of the rooms you are looking at, uh, in like a little chest of storage underneath one of the beds, you find a sort of like a tiny vial. It's like a rather ornate kind of thing. It's able to stand on its own, and it does have like a little spray nozzle sort of at the top of it. You can already smell that it is some kind of perfume. You can smell it even from outside the bottle. Um,
So this was just like in one of the chests.
Yeah, just in a chest under one of the beds.
Could I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking like, why would they? They don't value smelling good, so why would they have this? Oh,
Hey, hey, just because Lord Hannon is the only Yiga that
oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
your audio totally
I
cut
didn't hear
out.
the entire
Yeah.
back half of that, but I assume it was smack talk.
Oh, Katie's frozen, so maybe it might be a laptop
Well,
issue.
listen. What if someone, what if they want to hang out after the big ritual? Like, then you got to smell good there.
I don't want to think about that. Oh, there goes Katie.
We literally
Uh-oh.
witnessed a budding Yiga relationship,
Yeah,
and then
we
brutally
both
killed them.
Yeah.
All right, that's that.
Who are we in this story?
Inari in
Mm.
one of the rooms, sort of like in a nicely wound bundle at the foot of one of the beds. You find some rope, and it looks like pretty good quality rope. So, there's nothing really else of interest in here, so you'll just, you grab that if you would like to.
Oh yeah, of course I'm grabbing the rope.
That, and then these.
My God, this is gonna take ages to identify all this crap.
uh,
Aquila doesn't have detect magic on, does she?
It's probably run out by now. It's only up for a half hour.
yeah, I feel like by the time you guys got to here,
Okay, that's fine.
but because the hideout is kind of, expansive and everything. Aquila, under a pillow in one of the rooms, you find a ring. I think it's a rather simple band, but a ring nonetheless. And where's that one? Okay. How is that in there?
Oh boy.
I'm trying to think. What stupid way would this be in one of these rooms? I'm really racking my brain here. Okay.
You just say they stole it. or
No,
something.
no. I got it.
Okay.
One of the beds, somewhere on like a middle bunk, somewhere deep in the room, you notice that one of the pillows is unlike all the other pillows in the room, and you go over to investigate it and pull the like thin case off of it, like the pillowcase, and you reveal a saddle.
What? Of course, right.
That somebody was using as a pillow.
Okay.
And you know
Alright.
what?
You know what?
Seeing
Maybe we should check the trash room.
Seeing it,
There's probably something softer in the trash room.
I feel like Akila would be quick to judge the stupidity of the use of it, but then you kind of think ergonomically, maybe it could offer some good neck support uh,
It's
compared to
leather
what they
and
have.
stiff. What do they have? Rocks for pillows?
I feel like that was definitely some Yiga pulling pranks on another Yiga and replacing his pillow with a saddle, but he never got to sleep and use it.
Or he just used it and then like didn't care. Like he's just like, oh yeah, this is just how my pillow is now.
He was like, oh, my pillow's different. Anyway, honk shoe.
You are on shoe. Oh, where are you guys on this map? Okay, let's do this. All right, so moving on to the trash room.
Room.
Trash room.
We had to make
Uh,
saving throws when we
Real
walked in
trash
here.
All right, let me put you on a map with that. Here you are. Okay, you guys continue on through the dormitory and enter the more like naturally carved out hallway that leads to the trash room.
Oh yeah.
Uh, yeah. It is when you kind of round this corner that the odor hits you. And as you enter, there are just piles and piles of food waste and garbage all left to decay in this chamber that takes up every square inch of floor. Though this room is overwhelming, to say the least, you can make out a few natural columns of rock that support the cave's ceiling, as well as another exit across the room. And take it easy there, Lydian.
I'm having fun.
Stop. As you are moving through the debris, your body sinks deeper and deeper into the rubbish with every step. It isn't easy to be moving through. So, any of
Well, I
you
figured I
that.
would be flying anyway, but
Oh my god.
the odor is
I.
too strong. My wings
No,
can't be supported
I'm
in
thinking just
dense
like
air.
the piles of trash, like piled up, it might be difficult for you to have space to fly in this room.
Okay, that's fine.
But
It is floor
anybody.
to ceiling garbage in here.
It is. There are some extensive piles, all just decaying in here. Anybody who would like to try and move through the garbage to search for things is going to need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to believe that the Yiga take just like part of the garbage out of from the garbage room like once every decade, and they spend like an entire day just like ferrying like 1/20th of the trash in here out to the proving grounds and throw it down the big hole.
Why else would you
Um,
have the big hole?
Yeah.
I will dive in.
Exactly.
I will dive in,
Throwing it in the big hole.
but I will
In a
also.
dedicated way.
I'm also going to give bardic inspiration to. Akila, are you going in or no?
This one's all you, champ.
Okay, I'm gonna give
Yeah.
bardic inspiration to Anari then
I'm gonna add that to this.
for her search roll.
Yeah, this is a D10. Let me. Oh, slay. All right.
Are you adding that to your saving throw, Inari? Or
No,
Yeah.
not the saving. Not the wait, not the saving throw. It was already. I meant it for your search roll for like
Oh,
finding.
duh.
But that's. I guess you can.
still good. It's still
I-
good.
Yeah, because I
You
was
can
worried
add
that
it
I
to whatever
might.
you want. If you think you failed on a 13, then you can add to that.
I
So,
think I definitely.
Everybody except for Akila is going into the actual trash.
Oh my god, you
Yes.
guys are gonna reek for like hours!
We're all going into
Yeah.
the trash near Inari.
Yeah. Oh,
It's a
yeah.
small enough
sure.
room, it's easy enough.
Get a 4 on this trash saving throw.
All right, what are those dexterity trash saving throws? What are these trash saving throws that
I'm
everybody
gonna-
has?
I got a 23.
Whew. Okay.
I got an 18.
Okay.
And if I fail, I can reroll anyway, but I feel like I succeeded.
I got a 7.
Okay. And Atara?
12 if I were Inari.
A 12?
Oh yeah, I technically got a 21 because I'm
Okay.
running Nari.
As you guys begin to wade into the rubbish, you're very careful. But Lorhannon, unfortunately, your sort of overconfident familiarity with this space is your downfall as you kind of slip at one point and kind of fall under the like surface level of garbage. Oh, I don't have my dice out. Come on.
You say the whole
You
It's like
take
the mud all over again.
you take 6 points of slashing damage, and you have disadvantage on all charisma checks until the end of your next long rest. The filth has like found its way into your being as you've been submerged here, and therefore you're too stinky, basically.
Stinky.
Stinky status effect.
Does he have advantage on intimidation?
I'm not
No.
intimidated by smelly people, right? Like
Yeah,
when you're
no.
out in the world and there's like, you're on like a bus or something.
If somebody starts yelling at me and they smell really bad, I'm gonna be like, all right, at least I'm a little bit more hygienic than this person. So how good can they really be?
So the trash room is extensive. You may each make an investigation check in this room.
Really will not regret using my roll for
No.
Okay.
17's not bad anyway.
Alright, yeah, no, that actually worked out.
Surely I will get a good roll on my like 6th roll of the day.
There you go.
Yeah, 16's not bad.
Okay. So 16. What else we have for investigation?
I got
A
12.
2.
A 2.
17.
Okay. I will start with Natara's 2. Natara, you are searching in the room, kind of like feeling around underneath the surface of garbage, and you find your hand like lands on something that feels different, and so you grasp onto it and pull it up, and there is a scorpion-like creature that you pull out. Um, it has one big eye, and it shrieks as you do so, becoming hostile and alerting others in the room as different areas in the
hate
space
you
begin
guys.
to
I hate
shift.
you guys so much.
As
Is this Moldarek?
no, of course
Fucking
not.
Skyward Sword? No,
It
wait.
is from Skyward Sword, but oh, it's so hard to see on there. You guys are gonna have to really zoom into the trash room to see these guys. But a bunch of these little guys pop up, and it's obvious that they live on the trash in this room and could easily benefit from, from some new sources of, from some new resources. I'm going to have everyone please roll initiative.
For fuck's
Inari,
sake,
can you place
guys.
yourself in the room where you would be?
Yeah, sorry. I was so into the vision that I was
Where
not
are
moving
you?
myself regularly.
Go
I
back.
was. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let me. Sorry,
Listen,
I don't have
feel
clear
like
vision.
You can't. Oh my god.
My I rolled 4 times today, and my highest has been a 3.
Jesus.
You know what that means? It's Natara crit time when we start actually doing this. So
The world is dealing me so much psychic damage today.
These guys are going to
Oh,
act on
man.
the same initiative.
Lord Hannon and an RE20 moment.
Are they worth Battle music, Jenna, or no? I
Yeah,
don't
give
think
him
so.
something. I don't know.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, give him something.
What's the dinkiest
Oh
little
my
battle music I
God.
have?
Listen, Aquila, you cannot talk. You didn't sleep last night. So, like.
I didn't unleash a horde of Molderax on us.
Or no, Moldarak is the big guy. These guys
Yeah,
are
these are
like
the little
his
guys.
little minions, and I don't know what they're called.
It's I don't know how to say it. It's Arakas or Arachas? Or Arakas probably because it's
You
Moldarak.
guys are not only smelly, but you started a combat encounter. So like, I hope you have like disadvantage because you're smelly or something.
Only if they try to seduce them.
There's good stuff in this room, I promise.
I just do not believe that.
What am I looking at? Not this. Should I play something like really like
Give us something fun. Come on.
inappropriately
Play the Master Koga theme.
Okay, fine.
Oh. And then
wait.
Lydian, you'll be first once you pick some music.
Okay. I have just the song.
Have to use the light scale to cut it in because at least that one break gets continued to roll.
I think you do have to. So these guys are gonna be bug boys in the official log. Crash bugs. Crash bugs.
Let's do sorry. I'm trying to find anything. I didn't have, you know what, whatever. Battle music, okay. Whatever, just regular battle music. Haven't had field battle music in a while.
Ooh,
Remember
throwback.
this, guys? Yeah, remember this?
All right, Lydian, what would you like to do? There are 5 of these guys in total around the room. So hopefully you're able to see them. They do kind of blend in, but I think that's by design, we'll say.
Okay, so I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the 5th one? I see.
There's one over here by Inari.
Oh, one over there. Okay.
I guess I could
Oh, there's one here
give them little dots.
and one here.
Okay, cool. Are we doing anything else today, guys, or just this? Just this? Are we?
It's pretty early in the morning.
We
We
go ahead.
we had mentioned taking a chill day.
Yeah,
especially
this is our day
since
off, right?
Aquila hasn't slept.
Okay.
Keep in mind with your movement that this is difficult terrain.
Oh, okay. And I can't fly?
I'm gonna say no, not in here.
Okay.
It's just
I feel like
too
I
many
moved, like,
piles and stuff.
I moved like 4 squares anyway. So on these 4 gentlemen, I'm gonna cast the 6th level Steel Wind Strike.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so melee or a spell attack is just a d20 plus my proficiency plus my just my spell attack bonus, and that's it.
Yeah, it's your spell attack bonus.
Spell attack bonus plus a d20, correct?
Yes.
I've never done this before.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Mm.
25
Is that to hit?
to hit. To
Against-
hit.
It's attack against each. You have to roll for each.
Oh, well. Oh, it's against each one? Jesus, okay. I thought it was just one. Okay. Let me do this then. 23, 14, 26, and I can't see the other one. He's out of line of sight.
Okay. Yeah, all those hit.
Cool. They'll take 21 damage.
Okay. That is not enough to outright kill any of them, but they all look awful now.
Such a sad 60-10.
Yeah, I rolled
Extremely
ones.
sad.
I rolled 4 ones in that 60-10. That was actually horrible. Anyway, I will also, with my 14th level ability, Battle Magic, as a bonus action. Well, first of all, I can teleport with 5 feet within a creature that I hit or missed So I'll teleport within 5 feet of this guy, and then as with my battle magic, I can do a weapon attack as a bonus action.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack.
22.
22 hits.
5 more piercing to this guy.
He is still up, but barely.
How much health? I thought there was gonna be a one shot. Jesus. Okay, whatever. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. It is all of their go. They are unaffected by the difficult terrain in this room. This guy can get here. 35. That guy can't reach anybody, but that guy's right there.
I go through the 3 that are lined up there with Lydian.
Sorry, I'm just reading what this ability is. I haven't looked at these guys in a while. All right. I need. I don't think. Sorry, guys. I just need to check something. I don't think it works that way, so I'm not going to worry about that. All right. One of them is going to. Actually, wait. Oh, one's at Lorhannon too. Hold on. Very sorry. Please bear with me. No, that's that. You don't have that. I think I am going to do that, though. So, if your character sheets are correct, it looks like Inari has a Gerudo spear on her person. Is that correct?
Oh boy.
Yes, that is correct.
Lorhannon, it looks like you have a sickle on your person as well, that you're not, neither of these that you guys are using. These, and Lydian, you are holding your Rito Rapier, which is also viable. I need dexterity saving throws from each of you.
This
Oh,
is
that's
a rust thing.
well-
This is a rusting thing.
I think at least Lorhannon, you should get a +3. Okay. Dexterity saving. Oh gosh, okay. Alright.
What are those rolls?
24.
Okay.
I got
17.
17 and 8.
8. Yeah.
Lydia and Lorhannon, you guys see the recognition in the singular eye of these creatures and are able to kind of move yourself out of the way before the little stinger on the end of their tail is able to touch anything on your person. However, Inari, the little guy is I mean, they're not really that little. They are medium-sized creatures. They're effectively like the size of a wolf. Its stinger reaches out to like the array of weapons that you have and makes contact with your Gerudo spear. So it corrodes. I don't know what. Okay. Oh. So the Grutispear now has a permanent -1 penalty to damage rolls. That's
Oh,
what it
guys,
does.
we ooh, let
And
me write
then,
that down.
meanwhile, Lydian, the other one that's by you is going to try to bait you. That's an 11 to hit.
That will miss me.
Okay. Sorry it took so long, but now it is Akila's turn.
I'm going to throw a firebolt at the one with the yellow token that I can see next to Inari.
Okay.
That was a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
21 fire damage.
As you deal the exact amount of HP this one had, it is incinerated, and its charred body kind of like begins to sink into the rubbish below it. That one is dead. Anything else,
Alright,
Keela?
that's it for me. No,
Okay.
that's it.
Natara.
I'm gonna teleport 10 feet to the other side of this guy so I can see in the room a little better. And I'll.
And we did not hit that kind of guess.
Yeah, and I'll try to hit him. Okay, that's a 23 to hit.
Yep.
For 10 piercing damage.
That takes this one out, as it was hurt by Lydian's Steel Wind Strike.
Teleport up 10 feet next to this.
Mhm.
Right. And I guess I'll go to the player warrior on this one. So that's a 14 to hit.
14 just hits.
Another 2. For the record. It's my third 2 today. Okay, for 20 force damage.
Also takes that one out. Was also hurt by Lydian.
Then it is now 10 feet and try to hit the one that is now in front of me.
Okay.
That's a 19 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Or 12 piercing damage.
Takes that one out as well.
And I don't want to leave that guy's threatened area, but I could move away. Whatever, it's fine. I'll stay here.
All right. Nari.
I'm gonna risk getting it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So if it's hard. Okay. So move to. Ooh, 6. Okay. So I wouldn't really be able. Okay.
Firebolt, probably.
Yeah, that's what I think we're gonna do here. What do we say? It's actually not gonna hit things this time. All right, she'll do firebolt with
Okay.
this one. Oh, did it not go through? I'm afraid to click it again, but we'll try. 18.
Mm-hmm. For how much
Alright,
damage?
Oh, sorry, my browser just died, so I reloaded. But it should have gone through twice by accident. Maybe it didn't. I'll try
I only
again.
see one.
Was okay. It's just like 20 million rolls just went through. So the first one is 24 points of damage.
Yeah, that takes that one out as well. And thus eliminating all of these guys. We're out of combat.
Got
And
I didn't do anything. I didn't even get a turn.
didn't even get to Lorhannon. But we will, now that that is resolved, resolve the other investigation checks. I believe Lydian had a 12, Inari had 17, Lorhannon had 16. Okay. Yeah, if there was a roll of 5 or lower, that would have triggered that combat. So Real nice, Natara. Um,
Thanks, Natara.
I would like Inari and Lorhannon to go ahead and roll d20s for me.
Okay.
Sorry, Lydian.
So it's a 16 and a 14.
14.
Okay. All right. Who had the 16?
It was me.
Among a bunch of broken bottles of like probably like Tabantha uh, ale lager, whatever, a bunch of empty bottles here. You find another bottle, slightly smaller and different, with some kind of liquid within.
Hmm. Okay. It's another
Meanwhile,
tequila identify.
I'm not looking at your trash booze.
Please, can you please look at my trash booze? Please, pretty please.
meanwhile, Lorhannon with 14, they're among the garbage in there. Oh gosh, I'm getting like a really bad echo of what I'm saying. But among the garbage in this room, oh, that's better. Among the garbage in this room, there are you kind of focus your attention towards different like bags that might have been tossed in here and have things within them. And one of the bags that you find in particular, you open it up and you realize it's kind of different than everything else. Um, sorry, this is like the worst description. Pull it up so I can see it. You reach inside to kind of feel around, and there's like there's nothing in there at first, and then all of a sudden there's like a powder, and you pull out your hand, and it's like this red powder within, and you smell it, and it instantly takes you back to being in Goron City. This is Goron spice in this pouch.
Hell yeah.
But you do think, I will say, you do think it's a little bit strange how when you first felt inside, there was nothing, and then all of a sudden there was something. Um, Additionally, for all of you in the trash room, among the stuff within here, um, you guys collectively kind of find this book. Not like a typical bound book. It looks like it's a journal of some kind. Uh, and just to like open and see what might be within, it seems like it's a well-loved sketchbook of sorts.
What are they sketching? Just
The pages are full of drawings depicting various ruins around Hyrule. Uh, some of them are followed by pages of more imaginative illustrations that estimate what the full structure of each ruin once was.
If we just like flip through it, do we find anything useful whatsoever, or anything that I guess we would find things that we recognize, but anything noteworthy or like a lead of any kind, or no?
On the inside cover, there's written property of Hyrule.
Hmm.
That low would love.
Wait. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're so right. Lo would love this. I don't know why I didn't think of her first.
Well, that's everything in the trash room. Any other rooms you guys want to hit?
You gotta hit Koga's room,
Yes.
and presumably the prophetess had her room. that's separate from the mage room. Well, we probably want to hit the mage room.
All right, we'll hit the mage room first because that's over here. Let me gather you guys up.
Dispel magic.
You find yourself on that beautiful, charred, destroyed, piled up rug. Mage room. Either I mean, if it's gonna be just Akila rolls with advantage, Akila, go ahead. Unless anybody else would like to make the second roll and help search.
Up to you guys.
Nope.
Okay.
It is almost impossible for you to ever get less than anything we would roll.
That is a 31.
Oh my gosh! Please roll 3 d20.
18, 13, and 5.
Okay. Uh. Okay. Another vial. This one has a word written on it, um, which notably the Yiga language is not a written language. It's probably, what would it be in? I could see this being in Gerudo. Written in Gerudo is the word animals.
Gotcha.
What else? Wow. Aquila, you additionally find yet another ring. I think, do I have an art for this one somewhere? Ah,
Is this the third ring we found in the Giga clan?
it's one of many. Has some kind of precious stone on it. It's nothing fancy, but it is definitely a ring of interest. And
Oh my gosh, guys.
you won't be busy. Additionally,
Gotta get you a full night's sleep, Akila.
Take at least 3 hours for me to do right now if I had to do it.
you find a stash of rupees. There are 8 purple rupees and 7 red rupees in this stash.
Whoa.
Wait, so
So
8 purple
We are so
is
bad.
400, right?
With how many red?
7 red.
So 140 on top of
540. Which is 1002 groupies right now.
Look at you guys.
wow,
We're so back, everyone.
living large.
After we
We could-
sold literally every ounce of stuff off our backs.
We
Alright.
could.
Blow it all on lizards.
I was about to say we could take like at least a few hundred of that to Corin's palace, and you wouldn't even know it's gone.
Double it real quick.
In fact,
Alright.
we did. In fact, you wouldn't even know it's gone because it'd be double. Exactly. So right. Thank you.
I'd rather go back to the trash room than go to Cloyne's palace.
Akila, you didn't.
Lorhan is making this argument to you while covered in garbage.
Alright, we gotta have eyes up. There's definitely like a million traps in this room.
Are you guys able to see like with the lighting? Is the lighting all weird or are you guys good?
We see a purple rug and then the doors or the path sort of turns around
Okay.
that corner.
Yep. Lorhanan leads you here. This is the entrance to Koga's room.
I'm gonna go
This
in
corner.
first.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna set off whatever arcane traps are here. Don't worry, guys.
I'm going to investigate the rug. Not really, but
Yeah. For flavor,
What
what
culture-
origin is
what
this rug?
culture is
Did they
this rug
steal this
from?
one?
Huh?
Did they steal this rug as well?
Oh my gosh, guys.
no, they wove it themselves.
No,
You
guys,
know
you gotta turn this corner, guys.
Yeah,
This-
it's kind of hilarious.
What?
This is a very, very fine Gerudo rug. It is made in Gerudo, and it is. I'd say probably the one in Koga's room. It's also.
Oh my god.
Did this guy have fucking gold pieces under his bed?
It's rupees, but yeah.
Sleeping on a bed of rupees. Oh my god. No wonder he's evil.
I love his tiger rug. It's awesome.
Is there
Tiger that doesn't even exist.
how much of an imprint, like, is there on these chairs and bed?
It's massive.
Oh my
He
god.
he paid somebody to breed tigers and then immediately made them extinct. Just so he could have this rug of an exotic animal.
That doesn't exist.
I thought it would be a what's it called? Skin off of a what are the horse people called?
Aquila.
Lionel's?
So I guess.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a
Oh,
lionel
yeah.
skin or something like that. That would be impressive, but it's even funnier if it's a tiger skin.
It's just a tiger. Unfortunately, they don't have little tokens for Lionel pelts.
We're all looking at it like, what the fuck is this animal?
Well, I'm just like, well, it kind of seems like some of those like ones that live down in like Farron, but like, not, you know, like down in the tropical jungles down there. But
So, in this room, there's obviously a ton of rupees spilling out from underneath his bed, which you guys can collect. And in this room, we're going to do one straight investigation roll from somebody. Probably Aquila.
Aquila, if you roll, I can give you bardic inspiration on this one.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So that is a 33.
Please roll 3d20 for me.
Oh my gosh.
It's 2 19s and a 6.
oh my god.
All right. In this room, among the things in here, there is a interesting trident that is mounted on one of the walls that you go for. There is a on the mantle. There is a tankard with it's. I'd say it's probably instead where there would be a face. It is covered with a miniature version of the Yiga mask tacked on to the face that is etched within the tankard. That is
Nice.
also of interest. And among the things just strewn about the room, there is another tome that is of interest.
Hmm.
2 tomes? Oh my gosh, this is too much fun.
2 tomes.
Aquil's the only
We're
one
gonna
in the room.
spend all of the rest of the day at Inari's bar when what's his name and Akila's
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot we've got the like gentle
Yeah,
reposed
fine.
head of what's his face in her bag.
Yeah, we don't want Isha coming. It's like you're all dead.
So how many rupees we scooping up? Like I assume we're picking through and finding the high value ones while Akila's doing this.
Yeah, I mean, it entirely depends on how much time you guys are willing to spend. here. I mean, I guess you kind of have all day, so if you wanted to,
It's our
you could
day
hang
off.
out in here for a
I
while
mean,
and just get
we can go
everything.
over it.
I mean, we know that it's here, and no one else really knows that it's here.
I think we should loot for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Really gonna
Since you said such a specific time, yes.
It's just if it takes
Purples and
longer than an
silvers and
hour to
golds.
catch, if it takes longer than an hour to count all this money, it's probably gonna just set us for the rest of like the campaign and our natural lives.
An hour is
Speak for
adequate
yourself.
is adequate time for a lot of you to go through and gather up everything if you would like to.
Like
I
back in high school
am
and
going to
it's
start
all
identifying
in.
stuff.
It's
So
enough for my natural life. That's the real question.
there are, I'm so excited to tell you this number. There are 3,790 rupees.
How did you land on that? Did you just roll a bunch
I
of
rolled
numbers?
something a while ago.
This
rolled
is
a
Master
3,000
Koga's life savings. He was going to go to Tahiti with this money.
No, and I can't believe you rolled your 3,000 sided die.
No, I rolled something and then put a 0 on. Like I rolled, I don't remember what it was. I think I rolled for digits.
D10,000.
Wait,
I rolled a D10,000, and this is what.
I
how
probably
much was it exactly?
3,790. I think I did like 1,000 slot was a D4, and then like something and something, and then put a 0. Like it was nothing.
Oh, we have 4,792 rupees.
Very nice.
Are
What
we
would you
the
like
wealthiest
to?
entity in Hyrule now?
No, Cloyne still exists.
Oh, coins still exist. Damn it. We gotta
Got
go
Come on,
casino.
Akila.
He's got casino money.
Yeah,
Akila, you can't spare 100 rupees for Coin's Palace. Come.
You guys can. I need to sleep and identify all this shit that we just stole.
sorry
I
to
mean,
cut you off.
Tara's
Tim.
not opposed to going back to Lurlin. She won't go to Coin's
So-
Palace, but she'll go to Lurlin.
There's a maniac on the loose still, guys, with our pet, by the way.
So speaking of said maniac, I assume that there is a separate room that the prophetess has, but we don't know where.
It is incredible. Is it not behind the rug? I thought there was like a hallway.
Well, that's
there or
the
something.
mage's room.
Oh, okay.
I assume that she was not, but could be wrong.
I think Natara's right. I think there was like a little
There's like a hallway or
alcove
something.
off to the left where, because that was where the two guards that were flirting, they were like guarding her room, and then the entrance to her room was the trapped glyphs. I think that was hers.
I don't know that it was that one. I think there
I
was.
thought that was all like the mage's.
I think like cause there was like a hallway in front of the rug. I thought like we walked past the rug to get to where the mages, where we like fought the mages, but I thought there was like a hallway off in front of the rug, which might have been the mages' quarters. I have no idea.
For the sake of expediting things, it's not up by the mage's quarters. You guys would have, when you were up there, gone and checked.
Would Aquila have seen potentially where it was with her arcane eye?
Aquila is currently going to the bathroom.
I don't know that
Um,
she would have.
So if Aquila needs to be here for that, I'm not positive.
Then I guess we'll have to go down to like where the or like storage room and the blade master dorm. Like that's the spot we've not been to. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I think we just kind of like scope the place out and look for it eventually. We'll find it.
You guys are welcome to move yourselves into the main room there. What was that room? It's just part of storage.
The main room is south or north from here.
It's just this room that we're in.
Oh, this room. Okay.
Mhm.
All the storage room.
Well, we already looted this room, I think.
Technically, no. Like, not this room.
Oh, maybe it was something that just looked like it. Anyway, we can do that.
Yeah, somebody can give me an investigation roll for in here.
I'll do it.
Go for it, Lydian.
19.
Okay. Lydian. On a 19, you realize that there is a hallway behind this statue here.
Ooh. Hello.
Don't be careful.
Secret passageway.
Is this statue
Could
of
be
Koga,
heavily
right?
loaded.
Yes, this is of Koga.
Can I maybe just like pat things around with my mage hand, like touch the statue, see if anything budges with a mage hand?
You touch the statue with the mage hand. It's just a regular statue, but you're in like the alcove that it sits in. You're able to kind of slip past the statue to access the hallway that is behind it.
Okay, I think I can do that. Is that cool?
Okay. Yeah. As you slip past and kind of enter this space, I need you, Keela, and Lorhannon to all make wisdom saving throws for me, please.
Hmm.
Do we not have a detect mode?
No way around this one, folks. We just got to take whatever's coming.
Nice.
What we got for those wisdom saves?
13.
Okay.
3.
Ooh,
26.
26. Very nice.
Got that one.
Lydian and Akila, you guys are stunned for the next minute.
Youch.
As Lydian, you step on this nearly invisible glyph that is perfectly centered, like right here in like a 10-foot diameter spot. Everybody else notices immediately as Lydian freezes and Akila also freezes. Lorhannon, you felt yourself fight an effect that emanated from that spot.
Does this so after a minute passes, does it seem like the trap resets? Or does it just
Does anybody do anything while the two are stunned first?
I mean,
Yeah, I guess we can potentially get closer
mean, I'll
now
probably-
that it's
yeah.
set off a little.
Lydian, like, see what Lydian did, because clearly Lydian did something.
It looks like Lydian just stepped here. Yeah. But yeah, the two freeze. A minute passes, and then you guys are unstunned. You look down where you had stepped, Lydian, and the effect is gone.
Okay, I'm gonna take another step.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. This looks like it. Yeah, I only know one person that would sleep in a bed this goth.
I'm so intrigued.
It is a pretty tough bed. How'd they get this rug in here? Like, seems like almost too big.
Guys, stop talking about the rugs. I'm
Yeah,
so
what's the-
sorry,
did
but
she make
You
this
have to
rug?
get
They
that
are
rug
just
down
here.
that hallway. Like, how'd they get the bed in here too? Like,
They built it in here, guys.
I didn't
I
know she
must
like
have.
sleeps essentially near the storage room. This is like a closet under the stairs situation.
Mr. Koga also sleeps off the storage room, so
Anyway, any chest in here is probably definitely trapped as well. So Times like this that I wish I had knock.
um, yeah, I would say that indeed. So basically, in this room, you have an ornate bed set over an ornate rug, a very nice desk, which has a small chest on it, also ornate. And there is a sort of basin that is on the left side of the room that emits this sort of fiery glow, as there's a fire within it that burns.
Is it like some sort of scrying pool or something? Made of fire?
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
It's a 5.
It's tough to say what it's used for. You know, when you scry, you look at water.
Well, wait. I know somebody else who gazed into fire. Or Hannon, is that a Yiga thing or just a you thing? Maybe you guys both look at fire.
I
just
stare into
think
the
about it.
fire.
Yeah.
That's just a sibling.
Hooray.
Ooh, is it a prophetic thing?
Does anything happen if I stare into this fire?
Give me a religion check.
Prophesy.
Well,
You return to the familiar state of staring into a fire, and for a moment you feel like you're able to like almost see something. It's kind of like when you kind of see something in the corner of your eye and you just can't quite focus in on what you see in there, but you felt like you got kind of close. So there is
Okay.
a chest in this room, and then I would allow another investigation check in addition to the chest.
I'm gonna look under the bed.
Are you going to do the investigation roll?
Yes. Although maybe Akila should do that one.
Okay, I will do it. It's a 30.
You roll 3d20 for me.
Nine, 6, and 17.
Okay. This one's done. um, you, I guess, what does this look like? There is, over by the fire, there is a staff, of sorts. Has a very ornate top, that sort of resembles a dragon. Um, at its head, there is a, check that off. I think you guys got them already. Closest that one would be, there is in a drawer in the desk a folded piece of fabric which you pull out to reveal a cloak. It is it's a black cloak, but it is pretty nice. And that is that one. And then I don't know why this would be in here. Yeah, in addition, just like in a piece of storage somewhere, there are 3 electric arrows that you find as well.
Here you go, Natara.
Thanks. 17.
All right, guys, to summarize, I have 4 hours and 10 minutes worth of stuff to identify.
How bad do you think it's going to be opening this chest? What sorts of elders horrors?
I can find traps and understand the general nature of the threat that is.
That might be worthwhile.
Or we can take 10 minutes and I can cast Detect Magic as well.
That might be a better
Which
Yeah.
might
way
also
to figure it
reveal
out.
any sensors that might be left over in this room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
better.
Let's almost do like both of them, I think.
No, yeah,
because-
do both. I would do
Yeah.
both, Katie, because mine's I can detect magic. I don't know if it'll be bad or not, though.
Okay.
It'll probably just be like abjuration, but if you can find any sort of thing about the nature of the trap, that would be great.
I suppose within line of sight, I don't learn the location of each trap, but I learn the general nature of the danger posed by a trap. And so I guess I won't necessarily know for sure that it's the, but we can assume.
We'll put it together.
Then I can know, but it'd be really funny if we opened the chest and there was nothing wrong. Like, man, there's some other crazy trap in here.
You cast find traps, and immediately your head is pulled in the direction of the chest. It is trapped.
Cool.
What's the general nature of the danger posed by the trap I sense?
You feel a sense of death.
Oh God! Do
Oh,
not touch that chest.
yeah, let's not.
Do you think it's just like necromancy magic?
It's a
No,
sense
I
of
think
death.
I know what it is.
What is it? Power word
I don't know,
kill?
do you know?
Yes.
Oh,
Dude, we have over
I would
100
go
hit points.
stored in a glyph.
We have over 100
you're
hit points.
casting detect magic on it.
I am casting Detect Magic on
It
it.
is abjurative magic.
It's abjurative. See, we're
So maybe, well,
Which could be Glyph of
Storage.
Warding, which
That
has a
storage
spell
it.
stored in.
but still, power word kill wouldn't affect us. We have over 100 hit points, or at least I do.
I
It's a
think
good
we
Or
all
it could be, or it could be Circle of Death.
Damn.
We gotta take
Does
this to a
anyone-
scientist or something.
Does anyone have like a way to like conjure something that would go trigger the trap?
Like, clear the trap or go through it?
That
Oh,
would open it.
wait,
for us.
wait. Hold on. It's been 24 hours. My spell storing amulet has recharged. I will use it to regain a 3rd level spell slot and cast Dispel Magic on the chest.
Oh
There
damn!
we go. Somebody found the brain cell.
I think you have to roll for this.
Oh fuck.
All right, intelligence check. Here we go.
I mean, worst
Go
thing that
ahead.
happens is it just doesn't do anything. It doesn't trigger it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really wish I had knock.
All right, so intelligence check,
Yes,
I took silence instead.
19.
I'll do it.
It's
I'll get
19 will
rid of
do it.
anything.
Yes.
That gets rid of anything. Yeah.
You see the abjurative magic on this dissipate.
Yay! I don't want to know what that was.
I want to know
Yeah.
just because I'm curious, but
I don't know. I
What
could probably
was
tell
it?
you. I could probably tell you. Do you want to know?
Tell
Yeah.
us.
It was the death glyph on symbol.
Oh.
So it's a con save or 10d10 necrotic.
Jesus.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Hmm.
all right.
Okay.
What's in this chest?
Open it up.
The chest is locked.
Fuck.
thieves' tools.
All right. I'll try to unlock it with my thieves' tools.
Thank you, Aquila.
That's a 30 with thieves' tools.
Holy fucking shit. Yeah, it guys, if unless you were like aware, I guess like Aquila opens this with such ease that like you guys think maybe it wasn't even locked in the first place. it just like opens as soon as Aquila just does her thing. Um,
Who wants to
inside,
open the chest? Because I don't want to open the chest. I'm gonna walk
do.
away and not open the chest.
I do.
Floorhand,
I do.
Floorhand,
I do. I do.
you
I
open the
do.
chest. You open the chest, dude.
I'm gonna open
I do.
No, Thanks for doing all that work, Aquila.
No
Now it's time
problem. This
for me
is
to
your
take
moment,
credit.
champ.
Open the chest.
let me double check something. I'm just double checking.
Floorhand, please make 5 death saving throws.
This is a This is a ninth level spell wizard that we're dealing with. I thought she would just trap everything in her room with level 9 spells.
I don't remember if you guys have one of these already. But regardless, inside of this chest, Lorhan, you open it. There is a glow as you lift the lid that begins to emanate from within. And as you fully open it, you see that there is this fragmented spherical object glowing with this hot golden light within.
John seems
Nice.
to know what this is.
Yeah, we should
I
all
don't
know
know
what it
that.
is. We've
I
played
should
this
all know
game.
what this is.
I don't know what it.
I don't know what this
This is
is.
a
Yeah.
critical
It's
apple.
a star fragment.
Oh, duh. Okay.
Oh,
I thought you were talking about like D&D, and I was like, I don't know.
yeah,
what
exactly. I
this
thought
is.
it was a
Yeah.
D&D item. Wait, so what is a
I
star
knew it was
fragment?
Breath of the Wild. I just don't know.
I don't know if that's what it's called. It might be called
It's-
something else.
it's called a
but-
No,
star
it's called a star
fragment.
fragment.
Yeah.
What does that do for us? It's just
Star
money,
fragment.
right?
Tracy.
The only thing we have seen that has referenced anything like a star fragment was the cave with the Hinox on Eventide that had like the scale of the dragon or something, right?
Yes, you're so right. It was like the scale of a dragon, and then the star fragment, and then some of the third thing. I think it was like a shield, or maybe a. I forget.
I thought it was Molduga fins, but I don't know if that's correct.
Yeah. Can I make
Didn't-
a tree check?
Do star fragments, are those also, don't they fall from the sky? Was that what Tracy was referring to?
Yes.
Yes, that's the
Lorcan
falling
got
star.
lost.
Ran to try and find one.
Right. Lorhan gets lost, part 87. What Jenna?
Hey, I found them.
Can I remember what the glyphs in the Hinox cave were? Do you remember? Or
And
no?
I have them written
You
down.
have
I
to
think,
open it.
somewhere.
Let me see where.
I don't have it written down.
I probably have it written down.
Written
somewhere.
down, but it doesn't exist anymore.
They were.
Oh, I'm sorry, Katie.
So really, we have no idea what Natara would know or not anymore.
It was.
Oh, just kidding. I did not write it down.
Yeah, I have what they are. I don't know. One is shaped kind of like a scale. One is shaped like this item that you guys have just procured, and the other one is something with a unfamiliar shape. I don't think it would have resembled a Molduga fin, or anything Molduga specifically, but it was like a leathery kind of texture and form to it.
Gross.
Lydia, you got that written down? And did it have like a? It had the dragon scale. That's why I'm connecting it to dragon.
I do not have that written down. But yeah, I can't find anything about that. But Jenna, it was like a star, a scale, and what else? Something leathery, you said?
Yeah. Yeah, I realized after I decided that one was going to be there that item is weird to translate into an image for like an etching, so it's fine.
And we have no context for what that is besides it was in this random cave.
It was in a cave. That's it.
Do we know anybody who could have maybe been to Eventide that we like is alive nowadays or no?
No.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It was the Enots in that cave. Like it was.
Yeah, I don't think he developed written language though.
No.
Yeah.
Imagine we killed the smartest Enochs ever.
Like,
Like,
what?
like
what's
the
frustrating is
closest thing we got is like the Guardian of Vascyclio. Maybe could have been there at some point.
Wait, who is that?
The champion of Vascyclio, you mean?
Yeah, the champion.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Shadow
he was,
Man.
like, yeah, he was only a shadow. I don't know. I
Anything
really
else in that chest, or is it just the star fragment?
It's just a star fragment. It is
Is
on
it
this
just
like
in- Sorry.
it is just like on this velvet tuft like secured in there. Like the top and the bottom of the chest itself have like are wrapped in velvet and form fit to the fragment.
Wow,
Can,
must be very
can,
important then.
can I decipher why she might have locked this like 17 times over? Like why this one star fragment was so I know that they're rare, but like
Go ahead,
unless
give
she
me
was
a
using
nature
it,
check.
she might have been using it as like some sort of a spell component or something. It's only a 15.
A 15 is pretty good. I mean, star fragments are extremely rare to come across. Uh, they go for a pretty penny, to say the least. They, I mean, yeah, potentially for a spell or for making something. Um, it's just kind of a extreme, one of the most rare rarest components in Hyrule.
But it's not so important that she picked it up on her way.
That she what? Oh, picked it up on her way out. Yeah, exactly.
To be fair, she was in a bit of a rush.
I think it
True.
might be it might be a spell component for something. Or she's
Well, it's
trying
ours
to
now.
or she also knows about these like 3 symbols and she's also trying to gather them in order to do something.
Yeah.
Why would it be on
Presumably
even
it has
time?
nothing to do with what's in the forest, though, because you have picked it up.
Okay. Well, that points us towards dragons though, because if I recognize the other symbol as a dragon scale, we've already gone through one. I think we know where one other one is. And
We've
we need
encountered two. We've
Yeah, we
encountered
encountered
two, right? 'Cause
yes.
We helped the one, and then there was the one in Lake Hylia.
And I know where the medicine is with that dragon. And then I also know where the medicine is with a third dragon because I had a vision of the last dragon and then also the last medicine spot.
Wait,
We've learned a lot.
you know the medicine.
Wow.
You know the
I do.
medicine for the.
Because
dragon?
I don't even know if I told you guys like a while ago, but I had a dream where there was Dinral, the fire dragon, going down into Tanagar Canyon like sickly, just basically descending into the canyon. But then I also had another vision of it was flashing back and forth. Somewhere in central Hyrule, there's a tree that is now a stump, but it flashed back into the past, like with one of those time shift stones, I'm thinking, and then flashed, back into the future and forward, back, and that was what I was seeing. But it basically communicated to me that the fruit is from an ancient tree around central Hyrule. So we need to find a time shift stone around central Hyrule, and we should have that fruit that we can give to the dragon.
Yeah, village.
To give to the fire dragon.
Dinral, yes. The one for Roche is Thunder Plateau.
How do you know that?
Because Lord Hannon, I've been having so many visions.
Whoa.
You keep having the visions and you're not telling us?
Well, listen, every single time I have a vision, we're either rescuing somebody's family or in dire straits. So, yes, I have been I feel like I've been contacted by these dragons or something is putting visions in my head, but I figured we were all having dreams and maybe we all just didn't really talk about them. I figure
Okay, who else here has had a dream?
I have talked about the dreams
Really
I've had,
important.
so I've
Yeah,
been
I have
completely
to-
I had
honest.
a nightmare that with that giant demon in it, but like that's not helpful, Like it's not like
I had a nightmare where I was losing hope, and then there was a little fairy. That's all I
See?
got.
You see, Natara has had dreams.
So Natara dreamt of Tinkerbell, basically.
God.
Natara was having a terrible time, and then Tinkerbell made her hopeful.
Everyone had to clap, and then the fairy lived.
Wasn't there? Okay. So Lydia, maybe
There's gotta be
you
more
had
with my-
mentioned that stump before, or someone else had mentioned that stump. Like,
I don't know what stump or where it is. I just know that there's a stump that was once a great tree in the middle of Hyrule that we have to go find.
I'm probably getting things mixed up, but I thought there was something fairy related with Central Hyrule or a stump or something as well.
I'm unsure.
I'm not sure.
But
either.
I also didn't want to
Think
step
I had
over.
notes about that?
I'll ask Kotera about it.
I took a lot of notes on fairy things. That was like most of my notes. No, I don't have them.
That really
Okay.
sucks.
I don't think I had anything about that.
Okay, so I think we could go to the Blade Master dorm or just skedaddle.
I think it's worth just leaving.
I think at this point, I was going to say anyway, you guys have exhausted like everything you can find. I think that everything you found kind of encompasses the other areas you haven't been to. And we can say that, you guys have thoroughly investigated the hideout. If you wanted to see things in the southeast of interest, just so you know what they are and like what they look like there. I think I have you guys on this map already. Let me see. I don't know. Do you have vision?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Yeah, like so. Some areas of interest.
Just of what we see. I guess just of what we see.
Yeah. Storage room down this way to get to the classroom. And then there's a bunch of like study areas down here on the way to the Blade Master dorms down here. And off of the classroom, there is a training facility. Very fun. And then the north way there just goes back up to the proving grounds.
Uh-oh, looks like somebody got hit by one of these blades.
Yeah.
So that's everything in the hideout. Which, on the market now, I guess.
Oh, this is our
We
hideout
sell
now.
the Yiga clan. We have real estate.
This is our Doom Fortress now.
No.
So where would you guys like to go now that you have successfully found everything there is to find in the hideout?
Go town, I think.
Yeah.
Gerudo Town? Okay.
Oh gosh.
Because
Yeah.
someone told someone that we would let them know we're out of.
And then they went and kissed a Sheikah instead.
Okay.
Ooh.
We don't all know that.
Akila
Look.
knows that though.
Oh, that's true. Akila does.
Yeah,
know
did
that.
Aquila tell us or no? Are you just saying
That's
that?
Inari's business, and also I'm sleep deprived. I'm not. I have a ton of magical shit I'm more concerned with right now than Inari's
Dude, we got
floundering relationships.
Look,
Yeah.
let's not air out my dirty laundry. I have enough to deal with.
Oh, speaking of dirty laundry, we smell like shit. Can we go to the
Oh.
washroom?
Yeah, let's not.
good call, Lydia.
I have soap
Submerged.
as well.
Damn it.
Your diplomat
I
back.
bought soap.
No,
I bought
you
replacement
bought
soap.
soap to replace
Right.
the soap from the
I bought
Ziploc
bought
bag and,
replacement
like,
soap.
Berlin, and it was really expensive. for
It
soap.
was, but I knew I'd need it.
Yeah, you guys can wash up in the washroom. Warhan, and you do still have disadvantage on charisma.
No, come
Yeah.
on.
It doesn't wash out. It's like you gotta let it. You did fall underneath the surface of it in that room, so it is only contingent on a long rest. That is the only way to fix that.
Only way to
So
get the stink out.
so you guys are
Freak me
going
out.
to Gerudo Town? Is that what you said?
Yeah, why do you
Yeah.
We have
say
a
that?
head we have to
We have
deliver.
to
We have a
deliver
head we
the-
have to deliver.
You have
Yeah.
what?
We have Master Koga's head.
We have Master Koga's head.
I mean,
God damn it.
you know, we
Alright,
have a
just-
couple days to, you know, we don't have
Yeah,
to.
Jenna, if this throws you off, we can
We-
either
we
theater the
can-
mind or just skip it altogether.
Jennifer's so stunned that we were going.
I mean, we don't even have to stay there. Let's just show up, throw the head at the front gate guards, and then teleport away. Like, I'm serious.
And then kiss Isha and then leave.
What?
All right, let's do it then. If that's what you guys are doing, I
God.
was not
I just
prepared.
want to get to somewhere where we can rest. I can identify stuff and then hopefully sleep tonight.
But also, guys,
We'll see.
I don't have disguise self anymore, so Auntie Laura is not making an appearance.
No.
Thank God.
What do you mean, thank God?
You know exactly what I mean.
I'm mourning the disappearance of Auntie Laura.
We're all
Levine just
gonna like
like-
show up and be like, Auntie Laura didn't make it.
So
the
I guess-
Yiga clan got to her.
do we don't have permission to like be Vo in the city right now.
No,
Do
we
we?
never
No.
did.
No, you guys
You
cannot go
don't.
in. Yeah,
I didn't know if we could or not.
no, you
Um,
definitely won't be able to go in.
I
I
think
still
even
think
if
we're traitors, right?
Yeah.
That means that you're either Akila's cousin or brother.
Wait, what?
I'm saying that I'm Auntie Laura's nephew.
Oh.
Yeah, so are you my brother then?
Could be cousin.
We'll go with cousin.
What aunt and uncle do I have?
You've got two apparently, Auntie Laura and someone else.
Someone else.
Yeah.
All right. Family tree aside,
Can I be Akila's uncle?
You chose to not be Auntie Laura's son, so
family tree aside, you guys teleport to the Sheikah shrine outside of the northeast gate of Gerudo Town. You land. There are 2 guards at the front gate. Hooey. Let me open up my Gerudo region folder.
Wasn't one of the guards giving you a hard time as well, Inari, or something like that?
Yeah, one of the guards was a mega bitch to me. So
Or was it a palace guard?
I think it was a palace guard.
well, they were all
Northeast. Is it
Ah, My
northeast?
tracks are gone. Okay, we're getting. Wait, is Tears of the Kingdom Gerudo Town scary?
Mm,
Probably, unless you heal it.
I meant the music. That's fine.
Oh yeah, this bops.
You guys begin making your way over to the northeast gate, the main gate of Gerudo Town, where Inari, you recognize Dora and Marina are stationed there, as is per their normal position. You know, and you
Yeah.
guys approach, and they immediately draw their spears and point them in your direction and say, "Stop! Not another step closer."
Oh boy. Well, Inari is gonna reach bag, and she'll pull out Master Koga's perfectly normal head, and just toss it in their direction.
Give me an intimidation check.
Oh, I never get to roll these. Yay. Okay, let's see. Intimidation. I have a +8 to this, so
Let's go.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh.
it's a 26.
The guards are stunned. Their eyes lock on the head that you have just thrown at their feet. The tips of their spears kind of lower slightly as they're kind of just stunned and confused at what you've done. Are you guys sticking around, or is this all you wanted to
Ye-
do?
Yeah, I was gonna ask the gang. Do we want to are we trying to get back into Gerudo Town because we want to use Anari's pad for
I don't
a?
think so. We can just go
So
somewhere
we just
else. I don't think they're gonna let
yeah,
us in.
like
I mean,
no.
low-key,
I
they
mean,
don't. And like,
we got two
do people
dudes.
do people
I
know
was
what
gonna say,
Master Koga's face looked like? We should give an explanation and be
Well,
like, yeah,
oh
check out the
yeah.
Yiga Clan hideouts. We cleared it. Bye.
Mhm.
do we want to talk to Isha or no? Because you can just go in, like, talk to her and then come out.
You know, I
What-
think Inari is not gonna want to do that
Oh, why not?
because
Okay.
she may or may not have had hypocrisy pointed out to her, and I don't know. I think Inari's gonna.
You gotta
Inari,
tell her she's alive. You're alive.
yeah, Inari will. She's gonna throw that. She'll watch them kind of lower their spears, and yeah, she'll essentially kind of say what Akila suggested, which is pretty much just like, yeah, you should go check out the Yiga hideout. You know,
We can
perhaps.
leave a message for Isha as well.
No, yeah, that's what I was thinking. So give me like, perhaps then you'll understand that we've never been traitors. And then she'll pause for a second, and then she'll look at them. If you could pass on a word to Isha, we're all safe as well. And Ari's not gonna wait for any
Mhm.
further.
They don't say anything back to you either.
Yeah. And Ari is still a hashtag hater, so like she'll kind of turn to the group, and will just say, okay, where do we want to go next? I'm assuming we want to set up base somewhere.
Let's. I don't know. We could go anywhere and then just tiny hut. Or I guess we're not tiny hutting because it's the middle of the day. I don't know. What do you guys want to do the rest of the day? Do you
Maybe
wanna go to
somewhere
Lurlin?
close to the Lost Woods.
Oh, true. Yeah, like we can kind of like cut distance a little
Yeah.
bit.
We got that down.
We have to be stable.
Well, aren't we going to the labyrinth next?
Are we? I thought we. I mean, I would want to nip the prophetess in the bud before she does whatever she's supposed to do.
That's fair. Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't think she's gotten there because she's traveling on foot. I think, but
Yeah, let's go. I guess the stable between Eldon and there. So I just pinged with somebody.
Okay. Woodland Stable. Yeah, you guys take a minute, teleport to Woodland Stable. Woodland Stable is a bit empty right now. Most people in this region have made their way to South Akala Stable to help with the reconstruction. But you guys, flash your ownership of Ponaco and instantly, have your choice of bed uh, at this place.
Picking up all of their beds.
But until it is nightfall, you guys are welcome to hang out in the shade. There's like a very nice like sort of patio like deck that is built off of the stable with some tables and chairs here. It has a view of the river across the path from you, and also there is a small lake over here. But you guys can hang out there while you evaluate your magic items and do whatever else you want to do.
Yeah.
So perhaps we should let Akira.
huh?
We're so coordinated, guys. How many years have we been doing this?
No, it's just that Ben cut out. That's all.
Oh, I said we should let Akila work.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
What time is it right now?
But
Midday, mid-afternoon.
you spent a lot of time in the morning before going to the hideout, identifying the magic items you had found before. Made your way through the hideout. It's probably like around 1 p.m.
Perfect. I have 21 items to identify, which should take me 4 hours. I guess I should check to see which of these are magic first.
I mean,
So-
majority of them. Majority of
Okay.
everything is magic.
All right.
What do you want to look at?
First off, I want to do the 2 tomes.
The one that you found in the banana storage room is a tome of clear thought.
Oh yes! Oh my gosh, guys, you do not understand what is going to happen with this.
Look, Aquila is already the smartest person in Hyrule.
No, you don't understand.
Oh.
This book contains. Sorry, do you want to explain?
No,
or should
no,
I
you
read it? This book contains memory and logic exercises, and its words are charged with magic. If you spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer studying the book's contents and practicing its guidelines, your intelligence score increases by 2, as does your maximum for that score. As does your maximum for that score?
What?
Oh my god, you can go over 5?
22 wisdom.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
I thought it was
22 is your max?
intelligence.
It's intelligence.
Intelligence, yeah. Nobody has intelligence as a spellcasting mod though, so.
Aquila.
Nobody?
What?
Do
What are you
you?
talking about?
Nobody?
Yes, I do.
I don't know your spellcasting mod. I don't have your character sheet.
Why do you think I have a plus 15 to my investigation?
I don't know, because you're quirky.
You're
Sorry,
You're
Aquila, but you
you're
have to go-
misspeaking here, Ben. You're misspeaking. 22. You mean 24? Because we know a portal that goes 100 years ago.
Wait, what?
Oh,
yeah, I
it regains
remember
in a
this.
century. It regains in a century.
Holy shit. Aquila, we don't have 2 weeks for you to do this.
Yes, we do.
We will after we kill that prophetess.
It's true.
Oh, major exploit, John. That's awesome.
You need to
I
go
was
to bed.
thinking about this.
You need to go to bed, Aquila. Okay.
All right, give me the second tome, Jenna. What do we got here?
A manual of gainful exercise.
So that was.
Did you hear?
Yeah.
Did I cut out?
We're all looking it up.
Yeah, we're
You guys can fight over that. I'm sure it's either strength or constitution.
it's strength. It's strength. Hey gang. not to
Dude,
not to ask if I could have this, but
No.
Pick the books.
unless it would be helpful for, I don't know if it would be helpful for Natara because I know you're using
Natara
strength
has
as well.
So because I have the thing that increases it to 19 if I'm not already at 19.
21 now.
Oh,
If I'm
It'll
not
be-
already at 19, so it add to my.
Right.
It'll be
Save.
21 tonight when I sleep and I can finally actually
Oh,
change
you
it out.
haven't changed it yet. You haven't changed it yet.
Yeah, but then it'll be 21 tonight, so Natara will be at plus 5.
So you're right. It is only.
It will add to my base, so it wouldn't add to the
Correct.
increased. Just
Correct.
Says-
okay.
so yeah, Anari should take this.
All right, I will hit the books.
What else are you curious about, Aquila?
Oh man, I really did not think that would be what those are. Wow.
Hoped it was, but I didn't think Jenna would give it to us.
Like 2 of them. That's crazy.
The ancient schematic.
The
Or is that
ancient-
going to take more time than just identifying it?
You need more time with the ancient schematic.
Okay.
What schematic did I? Where was? Oh, I remember which one it is. Actually, if you make a check, I could give it to you. Give me an intelligence check.
For music.
yeah, I was like, what are we doing right now?
Oh, that's only a 10.
Can't really make heads tails of it yet.
God damn it. Okay. Right. Let's do some of the stuff that I think the bigger hits here. Let's do the simple banded ring and the ring with a precious stone.
Simple banded ring is a ring of warmth. The one with the stone is a ring of find greater speed.
Does
No.
anyone else want to have a camel? Anyone want to join camel gang?
This is greater steed.
Greater
Oh
speed.
shit.
Do you want it, Anari?
Nah, I feel like I'm good. I already.
Oh,
All right. Well, hold on.
Wait, well,
In
what is greater
combination-
steed?
In combination, what about the saddle?
The saddle is Saddle of the Cavalier.
Right. So who wants to be the Gerudo cavalry now?
Oh wait, so if it's a Pegasus, can you?
Oh my god, we can fly.
Oh,
We can all reliably fly now.
that might be good.
I wanted to get the
I looked at
meadow.
Pegasus, but I didn't put D&D after, so it was just Pegasus Airlines, Pegasus, comma spyware.
I have
was
the
like,
opposite problem where whenever I
uh,
Google something, I always just put 5e. It doesn't matter. Like I could Google something for work and just put 5e after it by accident.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
you
that's
can
what it is.
fly.
Yeah, because
Wait, so who does not have like an ability to fly that might benefit from this as
You.
well? I know it's
I also have a potion of flying that somebody can use. We found that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how
Okay,
we.
that's-
That's how we.
that's how we-
I was like, we got the fly spell, the carpet. Lydia and
Wings.
I can both fly.
yeah. So it's Natara, me, and Aquila.
There's also
then-
crit, which
But like I said, I have the fly spell.
You have fly spell. We have the. I said Matt. We have the
And the carpet. So
carpet.
Yeah, we've got the carpet.
Ugh.
I mean, given that Natara would want to be blinking around instead of riding around.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, like Aquila on the carpet, I think is not bad.
Yeah.
I think it's the best to be on the carpet. I think
Sure.
Pegasus obviously feels really strong for it.
I think so. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I would say
So-
that Natara can be on the carpet, and I can have fly on myself because if I lose concentration, I can recast it on myself. Then.
That makes sense.
yeah, that
Good
makes
call.
sense. Yeah.
So just do we not? Is the ring?
And you should have the saddle of the cavalier as well, then.
Oh gosh, is that going to be shared with us, Jenna? Because I feel bad asking you to say all of that.
I'll send it in the Discord
oh,
chat.
you have it.
after I-
Okay, yeah. Let me just
Okay.
yeah.
This Ring of Find Greater Speed, I assume, is attunement.
Yeah, that's what I have to move. I think I have an attunement slot. Maybe. I might have to drop the attunement that you gave me, John, because I think that's one of the things that I'm taking out my
Okay.
thing. But I have to...
Yeah, Inari, on the attunement tracker, I only see you having 2 out of the 3 here, unless you added something else.
It might be because I know I have. Let me double check. I know I have my weapon, which I believe is attunement. Let me double
Yeah,
check.
your scimitar and repulsion shield is what's on here.
Oh, okay. I'm not using the repulsion shield anymore. That's I
Okay,
think
so
I went to
this is
someone
updated
else because
then.
I have Daybreaker, and then I have. Oh, okay. So I do have the slot for that ring then because I just have 2. I would have the shield or the sword and the attunement that Aquila has for me, which it's been a hot minute since I've.
That's repulsion shield.
Oh, that's repulsion shield. Okay, all right. I could probably.
Which goes on to Daybreaker.
Oh, okay, duh. All right, so I'm good. Yeah, I can do that then.
Cool.
Here, let's just run through the rest of it, and then we can
Yeah.
sort out attunement,
Yeah.
maybe even like over the break or whatever.
Yeah, that might be a good idea, just because
In
there's
our
a
break.
lot.
Okay. What else you want to look at?
Let's go with the 4 magic horseshoes.
The horseshoes are horseshoes of a zephyr.
Might be. What is that?
Okay. She'll eyeball.
Ooh, wondrous item. Ooh, okay, that's kind of cool.
That's
Like-
really-
Okay,
How
so
about the artificial eyeball next, then, Jenna?
I'm not quite sure how to say this. It's an ersatz eye,
Yeah, gotcha.
and it's blue-green specifically in color.
Good to know.
In
The
case somebody
trident.
loses an eye. The trident is a trident of fish command.
I hate to be racist with this, but
We do have a
I was
fish in the
gonna make a
party.
mermaid man and barnacles like you.
When you said trident, I was like, that feels very Zora coded.
if I am holding it, do I get to like boss Natara around? Is that what I can do with the power of it?
No. We command all the Zora to not be racist anymore.
Yeah, I feel like once they gain sentience as people, they don't count as
You're not
fish
beef.
truly anymore.
Yeah, Zora are humanoid.
Yeah, it's like how I'm technically not a bird; I'm a bird person.
All right. How about the black cloak from the prophetess's room?
I'm
Cloak
excited
of
about this one.
billowing.
Ooh, that feels warhammer.
He's such a loser, man. Of
Wait,
course she
cloak of
has that.
billowing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
isn't
it-
that just, it's just
Never
a cloak that
mind,
looks like
wait.
it's blowing in the wind all the time.
Survivor's cloak.
While wearing this cloak, you can use the
So
bonus action to make
stupid.
it billow dramatically. I want it so bad.
Go ahead, you can have it.
Professor Snape up in here.
Wasn't that one of the potential upgrades that somebody in Gerudo Town could offer? It was like
Yeah, I think
billowing
so.
one of
Mhm.
the things just for dramatic effect. I should go get that on my cloak
Spelled
when we go find her.
correctly.
All right. How about the dragon staff?
Staff of fire.
Staff of fire. Whoa. I don't know what that does, but I'll find out later.
I hope it casts fireball.
You can cast Fireball, Wall of Fire, or Burning Hands, and it's charges.
whoa.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Okay. The tankard with the Yiga mask on the front, the world's best cult master cup that he had.
Tankard of sobriety.
Oh,
Is that like you can drink as much as you want or
But no.
something?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that typically the tankard of sobriety is
Oh.
described to have like a face on it. So of course it has to have a Yiga mask on
Nice.
it.
Nice. That's good stuff.
It's the
let's do the-
details.
Let's do the rope that Inari found.
Rope of mending.
oh yeah.
Rope of what?
Mending.
Okay. The perfume that Lord Hannon found.
I found that one.
Oh,
Unless
my
you
bad,
also
my
found
bad.
perfume.
No, he did.
Perfume
You're right.
of bewitching.
Okay. The collapsible 10-foot pole.
Pole of collapsing.
Wow. I'm gonna be shocked by this one. The vial that has the Gerudo word for animals on it.
Elixir of animal friendship.
Whoa! I actually
No
thought it was speak with
way.
animals.
Nope.
Crazy.
Animal friendship.
Okay. The star fragment isn't like identifiable, right?
No.
Okay. The trash booze.
Oh, what was in there with that? Oh, an elixir of longevity.
There's also my trash bag.
Yeah, the trash bag with Goron spice in it.
That is a handy Goron spice pouch. Basically, Hayward's handy spice pouch. But it does produce more seasonings than just Goron spice. It does procure like salt and things as well.
Okay.
An infinite salt bag.
The ornate fan,
Wind fan.
and then finally the reddish pink elixir.
Reddish pink elixir. Elixir of love.
Oh.
Hold up.
I think most of these in like D&D are called potion instead of elixir, but I changed all of the word potion to elixir because that's the Wild. So if you're looking something up and it's like, why'd she say elixir? It's for Breath of the Wild flavor.
All right. I'm gonna try and add these to our spreadsheet just so we all have them.
So as Aquila,
Longevity is really funny though.
I think I should use it.
We
Take it
really
over
should have.
to take it
we
to
really
Pura or Robbie or something.
We really should have from the beginning just listed all of our magic items and then had a column for ownership, like in
Right.
our shared document, rather than split them up like this. But whatever.
That's what I'm doing right now.
and so while John is doing that, this is simulating the time of Aquila going through this pile of stuff you guys have found on one of the tables here on the side of the road. It's very serene and chill here. It's like overcast, a bit cloudy, and there's like a light breeze, but you guys have some time now. You're not fighting anybody or, you know, doing a genocide on a cult. You're just here now with each other. What would you guys like to do?
Gotta figure out the whereabouts of our dog.
Oh yeah, we should.
I do have one spell slot left, so that can work. I have a 7th level that I can use to scry.
Okay.
You use both your use both your bits already.
I must have used them very first thing in the morning, but I
Oh, because we scried, and you did Great Restoration on Aquila.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, yeah, and then I burned 6th level against the freaking scorpions. Okay, so 7th level.
7th level
scry.
That's
Yeah,
a
on
save
LG.
on LG. What's the modifier from the spell that he gets to his roll?
Let me check. It should be very
You know the
bad.
target well. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I know the target well. He gets a -5, and then do we have a body part from him technically?
We do. LG
What is
lost
it?
a finger in
the fight?
proving grounds, and we definitely would have gone. And
You definitely would have gotten it.
because
Definitely.
we'd be like super upset that LG is like gone.
That means he gets a -15 to plus his modifier, whatever it might be.
All right, here's his roll. He gets a +0 innately. So whatever 11 minus 15 is, you are successful in scrying on LG. The image that you see is just mist.
She made it already. I cannot believe this bitch.
It is just mist everywhere you look.
Everywhere. Okay.
It is foggy, and that's how it comes through.
Does that remind Lydian specifically of the mist around the forest, or does this
When he saw Kree fall
I'd-
from the sky.
I'd say it does.
We know.
I'd say it does remind you of that.
No, I can't really do anything about this. So, scry ends, and I bring the unfortunate news that she's made it there. Don't know what her intentions are, but we got her star. So
We should ask. Right? You said there's not many people here at the stable.
Mm-mm.
I think we should still ask around, what are the legends
People-
about the forest, or has anyone been close to it? Things like that.
yeah, I could even while Aquila's tinkering, I could take the Sheikah Slate and just teleport all around Hyrule and just think about who might know more about this. Maybe I could talk to the Satori Druids or something, see if they know.
You are not allowed to go to Satori Mountain alone.
I'll go with Jorak. I'll go with him.
We don't even have a spot anywhere near that.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. What was I about to say?
I mean, we could all go up to the tower and see whatever visions we're gonna see in the mist. Get that over with.
Oh.
We all get paralyzed all at once. No, I don't know what we're gonna do.
We go up one at a we all go up there, and then people look into the mist one at a time.
Weren't we about to do something, and then I got derailed talking about this?
I mean, it's up to you guys. If you think, I mean, she
that's what I
could
was-
just be stopped right now by the mists, or we can either deal with her or go do other stuff. It's up to you guys.
I think we should talk to the people around here about the Lost Woods. But first, Jenna, can I just make it a point to? This is what I was trying to remember. Can I write a little letter to Lo, and mail it out to like an HBS worker, and just say like, hey, we're doing well. Like, I don't want to reveal too much in case this letter is intercepted. Whatever. But I found this and I wanted to give it to you, and I want to attach a little package with the book of sketches from the runes that we found in the hideout, and I'll mail that to her.
Is Akila gonna identify that first for us?
Oh,
I
true.
doubt it's magical.
Which one?
The sketchbook.
The sketchbook.
I didn't think it was magical, but I will try to identify it.
It is unmagical or non-magical. But give me an investigation check anyway. As you're kind of looking at it.
21.
This is a newer book. Like, it's not like it's been sitting there forever. It is a newer book, as in like past few years. And I would say that, notably, Lorhannon, the name Hyrule is not a familiar name for a Yiga, nor are the Yiga ever encouraged to take up useless activities that don't sharpen their skills for killing the hero of time. So I think that you guys could piece together that this book is not of Yiga
Not-
origin, but it's
So
also
it was stolen.
it's also relatively newer in like time.
Is
Um,
I guess can we narrow down a culture from the name
Yeah,
Dululi? Is that
that's what I was gonna ask.
Goron or Rito or Hylian? I assume it's one of those
Sounds-
three.
it sounds Rito, honestly.
It does sound Rito.
Do I recognize maybe the page binding or like any of the material that the book is made of?
We represent most of the possible cultures here, so
The book itself, I'd say Natara might recognize as being Zora made, even though it's like run down and like, it's been sitting in a trash room for who knows how long. It's Zora made the book. The name is a Western Hyrule name, but whether it's specifically Rito, Hylian, tough to say. It is kind of it's weird how it is notably ambiguous for like as far as like the etymology of names goes.
Yeah.
It does sound
I
Western,
guess-
but you don't know if it's Rito or Hylian.
I guess, would you allow me to, because we don't have a direct teleport to Rito Village, we just have like a stable that I think is like a day's journey away, right? Something like that.
No, you guys have the stable. I think you also
We don't.
have. Hang on, let me see.
We've got Tavin.
Tabantha,
We-
the
Oh
closest.
yeah, you only have Tabantha Tower. Yeah,
Yeah.
you are
So-
like a day's journey away from Rito.
So
We
this
didn't have
We didn't have
this
Ability, yeah.
stable, this stable here, this red star, with the blue ring, is that like what's the deal with that stable? Is
This
it
one?
a fine stable to go to, or yes?
That's Snowfield
Snowfield.
Stable. It's several days. It's probably like 2 days away from like the Rito Village
Okay.
stable.
Can I quickly teleport there, see if there's an HPS worker there, and then give it to them, and then like teleport back, basically to just shorten the journey? You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah. You teleport there. Exchange that. It costs you're sending a package, and it's shorter distance there. So mark off. Where's the handouts? What's the rate? Local package delivery, 15 rupees.
Okay.
And let's say since you went there, you actually have mail.
Ooh. I have mail. Okay. Yeah, but I also I just write to Lo in that note like, hey, we just anything that you can make of this book, just ping me on the sending stone. We found it. We know you're big into runes. Miss you. Yada yada. But anything that in case she recognizes the name, in case she might know somebody who knows that person, something like that.
But yeah, you take your letter and teleport back to everybody else. Would you? I guess you would get back and see it is actually from Ionia.
Okay.
Addressed to all of you, addressed to 11th hour. Attention to Lydian as well.
I think if I go to Snowfield and I get a letter there, I would open it before I teleport back.
Oh, okay. Then I will just put it in your journal. So you should see it now under letters. It's called New Letter from Ionia. All right, so sent through release journal to Lo. Okay. What are the rest of you doing? Natara, Lorhanan, and Anari.
I think maybe we would probably be asking around the people at the stable about, like, oh, do you know anyone who's been up towards the woods? Legends about the woods, stuff like that.
Yeah, you guys spend some time chatting with like the stable owner and a couple others that are here, and the general consensus that you get is stay away from the woods at all costs. The the whole thing is Great Hyrule Forest, but in order to like get in, you have to traverse the Lost Woods, as they call it, which is like this mist-ridden landscape that is completely like non-navigatable. I don't know if those are real words. Like actually an impossible feat to navigate through this, purely because of how dense the fog is. It's also creepy. People report like seeing things in the woods that don't make sense, and uh, they kind of recount like probably the stable master would be able to recount like people that have tried to go into the woods, what their experiences were like. They walked in one direction, like straight in, and then without making any turns, walked straight back out where they had come in. So it's like a very like some people think there's something else at play with it, but avoid it at all costs because some people have gone and not come back out.
So it's presumably magical.
So a couple, yeah, it's magical.
Which we would have already
Ranger
known.
over here. Didn't the guy that we talked to by the Citadel or whatever, who was like, who searches for weird things and has never been wrong in his life? I think he told us that he went near the Lost Woods and saw like red eyes or something in the woods or something.
Yeah.
He did.
So that lines up with what we know about it.
Yeah, I'd say remembering that fact, one of the people you are talking to does actually say a similar thing. One time they were walking up the path nearby there to hunt or something like that, and they also saw a set of glowing red eyes watching them from the woods.
Maybe we need to find that, whatever that is, and go after right? Like normal people get scared off by that, but we're not normal.
We're not like other boys.
We're
We're a
unique.
little bit scary. We're a little bit.
Another more silly question maybe is: have the Gorons been through here? Warhammer is just kind of curious of, you know,
Um,
how are
the
they doing? How
the
are the
stable
Gorons?
the stable owner does not recall seeing Gorons pass through here yet. Gorons
I
are
ask-
slow.
So I have also just kind of a weird question. But like when like I guess maybe from like the person who's like been in there, like when they're walking and like things kind of like change, like you come back out and don't like make any turns. Is it like the trees are like changing? Like is it something with like plants, or is there just like some sort of like other like weirdness at play? Like
I
if they
mean,
know like kind of where it comes from.
I mean, uh, I'd say that the people at the stable currently don't have like firsthand accounts of it. They just know from what people who have gone in have told them. Um, the people that have gone in specify that like the trees in there are not normal trees. They are quite frightening looking, but no, I don't think that you'd be able to get any information about like any kind of like changing with the trees specifically. Um, the vibe is more so like the mist that is there is
Okay.
the
So the
thing.
mist is kind of the weird thing.
Yeah.
Technically.
I had one other idea here. Oh, I remember. There's a river kind of nearby. It looks like on the map.
Yep.
Is there anything that we think Ron might be able to help us with?
Are you
Yeah.
gonna send Ron a
I
message?
mean,
Anari?
Anari will hit up her dad and pretty much just ask if he knows anything about the woods/forest, and if he can help in any way with us entering it and navigating it.
Okay. Yeah, you send that message to him, and it flows down the stream.
Nice. That was a good idea.
I'll probably sit in the water for a little bit.
Yeah, there's a
Okay.
crystal clear lake right here. I guess it's more like a pond, but like it's crystal clear, it's beautiful. There's like a babbling waterfall that kind of flows into it. It is very serene, though this is not serene stable.
I guess when Natara does that, that kind of leaves me and Inari the only one that's not really doing stuff anymore.
Really?
So I can strike up a conversation. Be like,
Yeah.
so last night in the tavern was good time, right?
Yeah, I guess. What? Oh, are you talking about Des?
I mean, I yeah, it seemed like what you were kind of doing.
I, I'm. I mean, it was great. I will be honest. Lydian and I have talked with you a great deal about romance, but I don't know if I'm necessarily the best tutor on that anymore.
That was a romance thing.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, did it go well? Did He like does like a hand motion of like putting his palms together, trying to indicate kissing.
Inari's face goes like beet red. No, it didn't. It did not go there. Sometimes romance doesn't just mean. And then she looks at him and she goes. Sometimes it's just talking or getting to know them, or I mean, we did, but yeah,
Wait, you did?
I could have. Yeah, if I'm remembering that correctly.
Did
Have
you
we?
guys?
I don't think you did.
Well then, okay.
I think you had
okay.
kissed
was accused you of
Isha.
It
making
was
eyes.
it kissed Isha. I got them mixed. I got them mixed up.
You
Oh,
got
that's
your
not good.
girlfriends mixed up. Not even
Look,
I got.
Wow.
Look, Inari is the messy lesbian stereotype that I was hoping to play, so it works out. But yeah, so ignore everything she just said there because that's not accurate.
Well, at least did the talking go well?
I mean, I like to think it went well, but I'm not necessarily good at it. So maybe it went horribly. And she doesn't. Maybe she's just being nice to me and she'll never talk to me again. And just like a look of distinct fear on her face. Like, oh shit, I might have bungled that.
Lord Hannon has absolutely no idea how to handle that and just goes, that sounds like that would be bad.
I mean, maybe. And then in an desperate attempt to navigate away from this topic, Anari will look at Lorhannon and just go, so, about killing, like, everyone you knew, how are we how are we feeling after that?
It's a question you gotta consider.
like,
Great pivot.
You know-
Immaculate pivot.
I thought it would feel better,
mhm.
but it kind of doesn't.
I mean,
I think it's almost like I thought that would, I don't know, fix things, but I didn't even know what I was trying to fix. What do I do now?
that is very profound. Much more profound than the conversation we were just having. So, I mean, Anari will just kind of nod. Maybe the answer to what you're seeking is a life well lived, doing what you want to do, separate of essentially maybe the best revenge against the Yiga clan is you forging your own path. And maybe that's why killing them didn't necessarily put to bed those feelings you're having.
Yeah.
I mean, are there, like, I guess, are you having, like, you've knew a lot of them. Are you having any sort of difficulty with that, or
I don't think so. I mean, you all are much better and more important to me than they ever were. But if the Yiga are all gone and sort of quest is close to an end, then what happens after that.
You know, and she'll kind of put her hand on his shoulder. If you think that the end of the quest means you're no longer dealing with me, I think you've been thinking wrong this whole time. Lorhan, you're stuck with me. And I'm sure everyone else agrees. I mean, I don't know what you want to do after all of this, but I don't think I have a home anymore, really. So I'll just be traveling about. Maybe spend some time in.
That thing with Des works out for you.
I mean, it might, but I think I have a lot of complex feelings, and I think I need to work those out about myself before I go and get involved in anything. Plus, I spent so much time working in Gerudo Town that I never really got to see Hyrule. Traveling with you all has been the first time I've really seen much of it at all. And I've found that I quite like exploring. So, no matter what you plan on doing, and perhaps I'll stick by your side a little while longer after this, depending on what you plan on getting up to.
Yeah, maybe you should take an actual vacation this time.
And I'm just gonna laugh and like nod, like yeah. I was told I should go to Laurelin and kick my feet up on the beach. Now I don't gamble. However, I'd be willing to maybe spend a few rupees at Coin's Palace after this. Maybe.
So, Natara, what have you been up to anything over in the pond, or are you just chilling before we jump back to grabbing Lydian?
Probably not. I feel like I've just been in the desert for like so long. like even though I technically don't need to submerge myself anymore, I'm just like felt so dry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, yeah, soaking it in.
Yep, it is extremely refreshing. Now, Lydian, over at Snowfield Stable,
Mhm.
are you doing anything before you teleport back after having read the letter?
I don't think so. I think if I see what's her face there, Faye Mello, is she at Snowfield or no?
She would be.
I would just like if I make eye contact with her at all, I would give her like a nod and then teleport back.
Yep, she reciprocates with a knowing nod.
And then I would teleport back, and I just wanted to recount like Ionia's letter, which is that funny that I brought
Could
up
you
the.
do me a favor and read it aloud when you do?
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna do it in her voice
You don't have
because I don't
to.
want to do I don't want to do an Australian accent for
You
3
don't have to,
paragraphs.
but you can read it in Lydian's voice.
Dear Lydian and 11th Hour 2, of course. G'day, mates. I hope you lot are doing alright. I missed you heaps already. Feels like ages since we had that scrap at Goron City, don't it? Blimey, what a battle that was. And I still can't believe how we managed to escape the prophetess. Ain't gonna lie, that was one of the toughest fights I've ever been in, but I'm glad we made it out in one piece. Hylia was sure watching over us that day. Let me catch you up on what's happened since we parted ways. My dad, Pavilion, and I decided to go on a bit of an adventure together. You know, after losing Mum, I've been trying to find that parental bond with him, and so far, so good. We're searching for a new magical sword for him since his old one, the one that belonged to his brother, broke when he was on that divine beast, Varudania. We set off south, and crikey, you wouldn't believe what we found. We stumbled upon this massive dragon in the the southernmost stretches of Tanagar Canyon. It's in a bad way, mates. It's huge, legendary. I reckon. Now, I ain't no dragon expert, but I can tell this one's something special, like Nadra. It's slowly dying, and I can't stand by and do nothing. I know you lot have a knack for helping out with these kinds of things, especially after what we did at the Spring of Wisdom. Mates, I'm begging you to come help. I know how much you care about these creatures and their place in the world. 11th hour, your bravery and skills could make all the difference. I can't think of anyone better to call in for help. Oh, and Lydian.
What?
Tell me about it.
Nothing. She scribbled for that part. It was weird.
And Nari's gonna like cran her really tall head over the piece of now.
It just says, I would flatten it out and say, oh, and Lydian, don't you think for a second I forgot about the wedding coming up in Rito Village? I still expect to be your +1 at Locrian Laius's big day. It'll be a ripper of a celebration, and I wouldn't miss it for the world. Anyway, I hope you can make it down here soon. The dragon needs us, and I reckon Hylia herself would bless us for lending a hand. Please come quick, mates. We're counting on you. Love and lots of wings, Ionia. P.S. You can't miss the big dragon. Be safe and see you soon. So this
The
actually
fact that
coincides.
Ione has written us 2 insane letters about coming to help a dragon is
Right.
so funny to me.
which is actually it is funny, gang, that we do get this letter from her because, like I said, my visions, I hadn't put together the different clips of those visions that I had until everything just made sense to me. And once we purified Nadra, I realized, okay, another one has this sickness to it. We know, I know I'm drawn to a place like the Thunder Plateau, and I know that that has some sort of connection with the dragons. And then it's just a matter of putting the pieces together with the last remaining dragon, who must be sick and is now confirmed to be sick. And now I know where the antidote might be. But it's one thing at a time. Prophetess, labyrinth, other thing. We have lots of time for this. It's, these dragons are legendary. They've been around for so long. They're gonna have to wait a few more days before they get their medicines.
I'll share the letter with everybody so you guys can have it too. Did that work?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Well, it's in there regardless.
Oh yeah, I've got it.
But yeah, Lydian comes back, recounts that to all of you. What else is going on?
So
I suppose now we'll get on to actually figuring out what we want to do.
yeah, I feel like the prophetess is probably, for me, that feels like a #1 issue, just because obviously she's the prophetess, but also she does have LG. But if we think it might make sense to wait a while as well.
Is there anyone else who would know about it? Are there any great fairies around, or not that I want to get involved with another great fairy, but
Well, wait, what was the original question? You might have cut out if you're asking me something.
I was more asking the group
Okay.
if there are any great fairies around that might be helpful.
In what are we trying to do exactly? Just find her, or like get more information about the woods?
I ideally would like some more information about the woods before we go up there, but
Jenna, can I rack my brain for who might know more about the Lost Woods? If this is maybe just a druid situation, or
Yeah, I'll tell you because you had said it yourself. Story druids.
Jorak
okay.
did say, like, anytime there's like a druid around here, maybe we don't need to go all the way to the mountain, or we do. I don't know.
We have a TP right to Kakariko, right?
Yes.
Okay. Does anybody want to go with me to go get Jorak?
I'm good. I think you, Lydian, are tailor-made to go get Jorak.
I'll go with Lydian to get Jorak.
Okay, great.
The bro.
Me and Loren will be right back.
Are you? Is your intention to grab him and bring him here with you?
Well, I want to say a few words in between those actions.
No,
But,
yeah, I
like-
know, but like, is that your intention? Are you trying to bring him here?
I think so. I
Okay.
think it's either grab him or like if he knows a druid clan that specifically focuses on the Lost Woods or could help us navigate. Just pick his brain for a little bit.
All right, yeah. You guys teleport down to the shrine at Kakariko. I'd say that given the time of day, you'd probably expect to see him somewhere in the woods. So you go and try there, and he is. What's he doing? I feel like he is playing uh a woods equivalent of flip cup. Probably. He
Why
has
is that
like
the word?
he has some kind of like I don't know, some kind of maybe like a rock or something. I don't know. And he's like trying to like flip it on like the surface of a fallen tree to land a certain way. And um he's like, oh man, as you guys are approaching, you just hear like the flip tumble
Oh,
like
dang it.
down.
Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it.
And you guys approach.
Yorek, my man.
Yo, my buds, what is up? So good to see you again. What brings you to my neck of the woods?
An entirely different woods.
Well, yes, as Lorhan says, a different type of woods.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Both the music bots are, both the musicians that we have on standby are playing the same song at the same time. Okay,
I
don't
think
worry
it's
about it,
perfect for
Jorek.
Jorak.
Yeah.
No, I stopped one. Oh, okay. Somebody kicked one out. Now there's
Oh,
no music.
I kicked the green bot. My bad.
You mean Greenie, the violin player that we have on standby?
The green botanist that we have on payroll
Anyway.
as well.
Sorry, Jorek, I was cueing the music. Anyway,
Me too, my guy.
Jorek, we have a very, very special mission for you that could totally determine the fate of Hyrule. What do you know about the Lost Woods?
Oh, the one like the Great Hyrule Forest?
That's correct.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that would kind of be like in the circle that I'm in, technically, but it's like haunted or something, so we actually don't really have jurisdiction over there anymore.
Okay, it's haunted. What is it
Well,
haunted by?
like not
Any
really
more?
haunted. It's just like I don't know, something has been off about it, so we kind of just like backed off because like all the life around there has kind of left. So there's not really anything for us to do anymore about it.
All right. Okay. So, Lorhan also gives another question. Any more? So, what do you know about the history of this place?
Oh, I mean like it's where the Koroks live. And yeah. And the
What is that?
what do you mean?
What are the Koroks? Is this a people? Is this a tribe of
Mhm.
some kind?
Yeah, it's like a whole another people.
Okay. Are they outside of the Lost Woods?
No, they're inside. Well, not the Lost Woods. They're in Great Hyrule Forest, under the protection
Yeah.
of the Great Deku Tree, of course.
Okay. Information. I'm saying, do any Koroks reside outside of the confines of the forest?
Oh. Oh yeah, probably.
Okay, it sounds like you're not certain, so that's fine.
Well, I mean like I know there's one that's like kind of near me. He doesn't like to be bothered though. His name's Gary.
Right now?
Like yeah,
Wait,
like
right
around
now?
here. Yeah.
Can we go talk to Gary?
Oh, well, I can. I don't know if you guys can.
Because why?
I don't know if you're able to. That's what Ken means.
Does it? Sorry, dude. Okay. Anyway, is it like a language barrier thing, or what?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Um, in the sense that their language is not spoken, and you cannot see them, probably.
Okay, so it's like a mystical being sort of thing.
Yes.
Can you ask Gary if he can give us some tips for navigating the Lost Woods and Great Hyrule Forest?
Yeah, I guess so. And he leads you guys over um to a tree stump in the woods that is hollowed out. There is a chain that is connected from like one part of the tree stump that leads over to a rock that is connected to the other end of the chain. And he like gets that like kind of squats down and goes to try to lift it, and he's like,
How the hell did we not notice this before? Lee? Like,
I was gonna laugh if this is what he was playing Flip Cup on, was with this
Yeah,
stupid thing.
the Korok puzzles.
yeah, that's funny.
we had a magnesis.
It
Yeah,
is just a rock. It is not metal.
It's
can we
not
lift the,
metal?
can we lift the chain that it's on,
Oh yeah, I guess you could technically lift the chain.
and that would lift the rock that it's attached to,
Yeah.
and then so I just want to confirm that he wants to put the rock in the hole.
Yes. He like pauses for a second, and he's like, "Yes, that is what I want to do."
Okay, I will use the Sheikah Slate. I don't know. I have the exact spell in front of me, but I am assuming that this can work where I can pick up the chain and put it in the hole.
Yeah, you use the magnesis rune and lift the chain up. It's kind of like difficult to manage because of like how it's weighed down, one end by the rock, one end by the stump. So like it kind of just like stops, and you just kind of like keep it up there, and Jorak pushes it so that it's over the stump, and then you release it, and it falls in, and nothing happens. But he seems to be watching something, and he's like, "What is up, my bro? Long time no talk." So these guys here, yeah, yeah, these guys. Oh my gosh, Carrie, you're so bad. These guys have some. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at all your reactions.
Can I?
Dad.
Can I like? Can I wave a hand where he is talking, like in the direction that he is talking, just to see if this creature is invisible or on another plane?
Whoa, careful, man! You almost hit Gary.
Okay. I'll ask him. Do you know if he's just invisible?
I don't know. I think it's a little impolite to like touch
Okay.
somebody.
I don't know if I have the bag of holding or the knife of sea invisibility. Is that something that I could feasibly have, or no?
Does absolutely nothing right now because it's completely depleted and I haven't rested.
Cool. Never mind.
I'm so curious if
Could I cast detect thoughts?
Can you send detect thoughts?
This is
I'll
so
at least be able to detect Jorak's thoughts, I guess.
That you can see within 30 feet of
There
you.
you go. Yeah.
No, because it like
Oh. Wait, is there
isn't
like
it? You can
detect the
use this
presence of
spell
thinking
to
creatures, I
detect the
see.
presence of thinking creatures you can't see.
Man, this is a wordy spell.
And I will note that it says a creature that has an intelligence of 3 or lower or doesn't speak any language is unaffected. Jorak said they don't.
Yeah, they
Jorak
don't
said
have
at least
they don't have a
Yeah.
they don't have a spoken language. That's
They just
the thing.
exclaim.
So I guess I get to at least hear Jorak's surface.
Yeah, you would hear Jorak's surface thoughts. The music that we're
God.
listening to right now is playing in Jorak's head.
Nice.
Okay,
Nice.
awesome.
Absolutely. Just beautiful
I
stuff,
imagine-
Jenna.
I imagine that like listening to Jorak's thoughts are like I hear this music and I hear the words that he is saying as he's saying them,
Yes.
as if everything
Yes.
is generated and comes out of his mouth at the same instant.
100%. That is how it works.
God, Jorak rocks, man.
Okay.
So, like, what do you
Um,
guys want to know about the Lost Woods?
We just have business there. Not any sort of, violent business or anything. Well, uh, basically, there a few different
Whoa, Gary,
paths
take
have
it easy there.
No. Do I feel like Gary biting me or anything? Or
You don't feel anything.
okay. We have a few leads that tell us that a few things of interest are residing within the Lost Woods.
Lydian, let's just tell the invisible Gary
Okay.
that we're
Jorak's
hunting
imaginary friend.
we're hunting a fugitive primarily.
We are hunting a terrorist fugitive, and also the hero of time might be there.
Dorak listens, or not. I guess he's not listening. He has his eyes focused on where you guys imagine Gary would be, and I guess he would probably say that. So technically, Koroks aren't allowed to like tell you things about the Lost Woods, or about like Great Hyrule Forest in general. Uh, you're not supposed to be able to like go in and get there and stuff. I guess what would he be able to tell you? So Jorak tells you that the like circumstances as of the past few months have kind of changed a bit within the forest. And most of the Koroks have that like resided there have fled, have left there, and um, Gary has strong feelings about it. But regardless, the path through the Lost Woods is not meant to be like an access point. It is a barrier. The I guess Jorak would probably say, I mean, like, Gary says there's a way to get if you need to go like into like the center of Great Hyrule Forest where the Great Deku Tree is, but he doesn't really want to say what it is.
We know for a fact that the fugitive is there, so the fugitive knows how to get inside the forest. So if there's any way that we can catch this fugitive, like, they obviously know the way in already. We're just trying to catch up to them. So what is the method? I feel like it would be helpful if you wanted, justice to be served.
Gary doesn't really care about that. He's kind of more
Gary-
libertarian as far as the
Oh, I was
Koroks
gonna
go.
say, what are his ideologies, actually? I was going to ask.
Gary has strong feelings about immigration, clearly. So.
Oh no.
Yes! Why don't we just replace the border wall with the mists of the Lost Woods, and then
Oh my god.
Gary is saying something though about how you can't do it on this plane, whatever that means.
Oh, so we need to plane shift and then be able to go in. That's probably what she did.
We only know one way to get to one other plane.
Yes, we do. We need to go to the Great Fairy Plane and then go into the Lost Woods from there.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
You guys
It sure
can't do
does.
that. Well, actually, Lorhannon probably could. But yeah, no, you guys can't do that.
Talk to Zalf about what he saw when he went into the Great Fairy Fountain.
No, like mortals, can't.
I guess Miss
Like
Fosia
normal people
also.
can't like just go in. They either have to have like some kind of deal with the fairy, or just be like fairy themselves or,
Hmm.
you know,
I'm not saying it, but I'm thinking about Natara's sparkly presence about her. She might be able to pass by this barrier.
We've got
I mean, I
three.
have
We've
a
got
theory
3
on
out of
magic.
5 at least. Presumably,
You and Inari.
Inari can get it too.
Right, because she's half fairy.
Yeah.
Aquila might be able to convince Leiho to.
Nope. I am not making a deal with that woman. You cannot trick me into that.
Because
Zorak.
I do have like the ethereal step, but I really only get that on my turn, so I wouldn't be able to get far with it.
Oh.
Would the Are there still
Is there a portal aspect?
druids who previously were caretakers of that region that would be still around that
I mean, like, so the thing is, because the Lost Woods is not somewhere super accessible, there was somebody who was tasked to be there. And they just kind of like stayed in there because they couldn't leave, but then like they had to leave. So they're not there anymore. They probably got reassigned somewhere. But what's the fucking place called? There is kind of a weirder druid, if you ask me. I know that I'm like the standard, like average Satori druid. There's a weirder one at Mekar Island, right off of the Great Hyrule Forest. It's in that lake that's around it. It's like a super creepy
Uh-oh.
place. They might know stuff about Great Hyrule Forest though, because they're stuck there on that little island all the time. Which, like, yikes. You know? I
I
would not want to be a Circle of the Coast druid. Let me tell you.
my Discord froze. What island are you talking about?
Mekar Island. It's the one that is directly east of Great Hyrule Forest in that lake that surrounds it.
There's a druid there,
yes.
Yes.
potentially. Perfect.
Kind
And
of a weirder one though.
And he's a weird one, according
Right, so
to
he's
Jordan.
probably like super normal. Okay. Thanks, Jorek. Thank you so much for the information, and thank Gary on our behalf.
Yeah, totally.
Zal told us that only Natara glows, or Zal told Natara
Yes.
that only she glows.
Yeah,
And you all did also see it.
We
because we
did
had
see it.
see invisibility. We had see invisibility that one time.
I'm so would be able to see Gary. I am so curious.
We'll never know. Is there a camera rune on the thing or no?
What's that?
Okay, I was just gonna.
How big across is the Great Hyrule Forest?
That's huge.
Is it 2 miles across?
Well, is it
More.
like many miles? Okay,
Yeah.
just out of curiosity.
It's literally huge.
Okay, well,
Do you guys have any other questions for Jorak and Gary, or are you guys set to head back to Woodland Stable?
I think we'll go back to the stable.
Okay. We will pick up with that after our hour intermission for dinner and go from there, I guess.
Perfect.
So,
Right.
see you all back here at 7. And,
Mhm.
you know, feel free to take a look at your magic items and stuff that you've received as well.
Oh,
Yeah, I sorted them out in the sheet now, so we should have everything as well as our consumables there.
Right.
So
Perfect.
Thank you, John.
Yep, thanks.
All right.